I joined the private school when I was 7. I was a bit late joining the private school, but I was pretty good. I finished all my school, secondary school, 14. My mum, my stepdad couldn't afford me to go to school or pay for my books, so I had to leave school at 14, and I went and find work. I come here lunchtime because I've been coming here for years. It's a great place. They call the King's Stable. Is where the homeless people come and could have something to eat for free. Get some tea, coffee, a meal, dessert, and they do a wonderful job here. And it's all voluntary. People do it all voluntary. For me, it's better than begging, so I decided to sell the shoe instead. I'm not making big profits out of it. It's helped me, get my dog food and stuff, get me back on my feet. The start of the show is this one. She's the one that started the show, where people literally come and when she's not there, obviously they're asking me what's happened to the dog. She's the star of the show. She got more admirers than me, trust me. Ain't you wishing?
He's a lovely man, a lovely calm person. One of those men that thinks, because he's gone through a bad time, he likes to look on the good side of people. Sometimes I think he's too kind, for his own good. He is very kind and very thoughtful. He thinks ahead, lots of little things, especially with my back. He saw me in a lot of pain, and he said, look, if you don't go to the hospital, I'm going to drag you up there myself. And thank goodness he did, because I would have been paralysed otherwise, the hospital told me.
Well, I went downhill because of, once it's because of issues with relationships, people in general, bullying, issues with drugs and stuff like that. And the point that I had no one else to turn to. Eventually, I had a big issue to turn to when I most needed it. At 14, I had to go on my own. Well, I went with my older brother, but he left me. He disappeared, just dumped me and left me in this big city, knowing nowhere to stay, nowhere to sleep, nowhere to eat, nowhere to, he just disappeared. Yeah, it wasn't easy. I managed to, my mum didn't care, if what happens to us or to me. Find up dead on the corner, she wasn't bothered. I've got a few friends like Rosie, the Scottish lady. She's pretty like a mum to me. If I got any problem, I talk to her.
Well, I've known Joe for about 10 years. He was very broken, really mixed up, quite angry as well. And he's been coming here regularly for about 10 years. He's come a long way. He's much more peaceful in himself. But he's one of many with big hearts, They're all lovely. They're all just the same, looking for something, looking for love, looking for acknowledgement. Yeah.
problems with the law, in the past. But since I got my daughter, my first one, the problems with the law stopped. One is 8, one is 7. I see one of them. She lives in Oxford. I see it normally regularly. But the other one's got sent to care, unfortunately. But yeah, that's one thing, never got out of my head. Is an issue that is still ongoing. Pretty sad about it, but there's nothing I can do about it. When the money was invented, it was a sort of poisoning the earth and people, because humans do anything for money, even murder and kill and what else, they do anything. So we don't need money to be happy, really. That's what I think. A lot of people don't say my views, don't agree with me. So. Advice about life. Well, don't give up. Sometimes things don't work out the way we plan, or don't go the way we like, and sometimes it gets really down, and people end up, doing stupid things with desperation. My advice is, just be patient. Just be patient. One of the things in life, be very patient, and destiny will prevail. Always does. That's what I learned.